humiliated that person in front of the entire to screw the happiness of the crew, and you do not. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, the Air Hostess TV. Today's episode is going to be about my experience of working with Indigo and Qatar Airways. Before I start my video, I would like to tell you guys that whatever I'm going to discuss today, it is going to be my personal experience, which I have experienced while working with these two airlines. Every individual is different, so their experiences are also going to be different. So on that note, let's start our video. So I started my flying career in the year 2011. Before I started flying, I was working with hotels in Delhi, with five-star hotels in Delhi. I worked with Indigo for more than a year, and then I was very fortunate enough that I got selected with Qatar Airways, and then I left the job and I started working with Qatar Airways. So my entire experience I have summarized in 6 points. The sixth point is going to be very interesting, so stay tuned till the end. So point number one, deposit. So as you guys must be aware of, most of you must be aware of that most of in India they ask for 50,000 rupees deposit once you clear the interview before you start training with them. To deposit 50,000 rupees before I started my training with Indigo. However, on the other hand, with Qatar Airways, when you join Qatar Airways and their training, you do not have to submit any kind of fees. The training is completely free. Point number two, training. So once you are selected with any airline, be it domestic or international, you have to go through a training process. The training is given by the company, by the airline which you have been selected for. The training can last for 2 to 3 months. So same was the case with Indigo and Qatar Airways. So when I was in training with Indigo, I felt very pressurized and the entire training atmosphere used to be very tensed. On the other hand, when I joined Qatar Airways and I was in the training process with Qatar Airways, I felt very relaxed and the entire training atmosphere used to be very healthy. And point number three, feeling homesick. So when I was with Indigo, I was staying with my family. I was in Delhi. There was no feeling of homesick or any sort of that. But when I joined Qatar Airways, I had to leave Delhi, I had to leave India, and I had to move to Doha. So initially, I used to feel very homesick, and it is basically with everyone because you are away from your family. But later on, with time, you learn how to deal with that kind of feeling. Point number four, trainers. So when I was going through the training process with Indigo, I felt the trainers were not that friendly and approachable. There had been incidences where a trainee cabin crew was not able to answer any question or any sort of thing. So the trainer has humiliated that person in front of the entire class. Yes, guys, I have seen it, I have experienced it, which I felt was not good. On the other hand, when I was in training with Qatar Airways, I felt the trainers were extremely approachable, were very helpful. They used to teach us in such a way that we used to have fun, and at the same time we were learning as well. So it was a great fun altogether while in the training. Point number five. So when I was with Indigo, I used to stay at my place with my family. As I told you, there were no regulations, there were no restrictions. After the flight, what you are doing, where you are going, they don't care about it. However, on the other hand, with Qatar Airways, there are lots of rules and regulations which you have to follow while working with them. You are going to stay in a company accommodation and you have to follow their rules and regulations. This topic itself deserves a separate video, and I'm going to make a separate video about different rules and regulation of Qatar Airways in near future. So stay tuned with me. Last but not the least, point number six, the work culture. So after I finished my training, I started flying with Indigo, and what I observed in flight, what I observed in flight was the work culture. The work culture was like the boss is always right. So if the boss, I mean the lead, is not in a good mood, no matter how much good performance you're giving in the flight, how good you're performing, how well you know your products and everything, if she's not in a good mood, she will definitely going to give you a hard time. Yes, I have experienced it myself and I have seen it. They have all the rights, the leads, the in-flight managers, they have all the rights to screw the happiness of the crew. And you hand, when I started flying with Qatar Airways after I finished my training, I was quite surprised. I was expecting the same, but it was not the case. My supervisors were very approachable, they were very friendly. At the same time, they were there to help me, guide me throughout when I was a very new crew, and they all gave me a good guidance and support during the flights. Guys, just to let you know, I'm also at a supervisor position with Qatar Airways, uh, and I know what kind of trainings we go through, and I'm completely aware of what kind of trainings we go through during our leadership programs. They tell us how to treat people, your team, how to lead a team in a good way, in a positive way, how to influence people around you. So all that. All right, guys, this was my experience of working with these two airlines. If you also have some experience to share, do let me know in the comment section. If you have liked this video, please do consider subscribing to my channel. Also, like, share, and comment on my video. I'll see you on my next video. Till then, take care and bye bye.